Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroader. Welcome to Tier 3. We're here bright and early, day 10, I believe. Yeah, day 10. Just after 7 in the morning. Got old number 2 here topped off with coal and water, and we're ready to go to work. I think it said it had 11 cars delivered. So we got our work cut out for us today. Get this guy back on waypoint mode. So let's go take a quick peek at what we got lined up here. I think it's mostly Wittier, but we do have some other stuff on each end. So we got a couple going out to Ella, and then we got a whole bunch of Wittier sawmill, and then back here on this end, we got a couple going to Stenzel, Wittier house track, and then one for Holyfield. So we got a lot to do. Let's get to it. I think, I'm just trying to think through. I think the thing is to pull, to push from back here, and then we can use the log track as kind of a switch lead. That's what I usually do. So let's bring this. I don't know which way will he go. If I tell Al to come back here, which way are you gonna go? Gonna go the way I thought? All right, cool. I didn't really want him to take the main, so I thought I might have to do multiple commands, but it looks like he's working that out. I do occasionally see comments, people are like, hey, I don't have this automatic engineer thing. So I'll reiterate once again, I am running the beta branch. If you go check out either their Discord or the Steam discussions, there's instructions on how to opt into that. And also I recommend backing up your save games because they are usually not compatible. So if you want to go back to the stable branch, your save would then not work. So if you're seeing this automatic engineer and timetables and stuff, that's on the beta branch. I don't believe, at least as the time of this recording, it hasn't been pushed out to the main branch yet. I have noticed that he likes to use this runaround even though he doesn't necessarily need to. That's fine. He'll get there eventually. So while Al is doing that, let's pop over here to the passenger train. No trouble seeing that guy coming. And looks like we're at 64 out of 84. All right. Keep letting it load up. I could probably even get another car. Might do that here in the day or two. We'll see, because this fills up pretty easily. And he's getting a little low on coal and water, but probably will need a top up here in a day or two. I've been doing quite a bit of work behind the scenes, letting Al do his thing. So we're chugging right along here on the series. We're already at day 10, up to tier 3 on all the industries. As far as unlocking, so when we unlock, I forgot actually, there's only one unlock. So once we unlock, we get all the way to Silva, and then the interchange will be down here. So we'll be bringing in cars from this other interchange. So there's a lot more running, and then there'll be more industries. So I'm kind of not rush into that because we will want to have some planning. And also, I believe there's water here, but I think you may have to build the coal. I don't remember for sure. So let's just take a quick look down there real quick. We have to build something down here. There's the water stand at the station stop. And then do you have to build this yard? I've forgotten. It's been a while. So we got purchase track, we got Bryson, diesel. Yeah, you have to build the Dursville yard and engine service and stuff. So that's not even there yet. So we'd have to be careful with our coal. We do have water available down here, but we don't have coal. The only place we have coal is here at East Wittier. So it would take some extra planning. So I'm not in a big rush to open that up, in case you're wondering. Kind of see how tier 3 goes here with what we got, and we'll go from there. No big rush. Somebody was asking about locomotives. We'll take a look at that real quick once we get Al in motion again. So we need to kick off the brake here. Couple brakes on. And then I want to go ahead and see, that's Ella. You have those log cars in. Oh, I should have done the logs first. I forgot I was going to do that. Whoops. That's all right. We'll make it work. All right, Al, I want you to put a couple cars on here. So come on down there. We'll make it work, but yeah, I totally forgot I was going to run the log cars out of here. What I've been doing is there's just enough cars anyway that I can fill up this track, and then I bring the new ones in on the other track and then pull those out. And that works pretty well. These are all ready to go to the interchange, so that's good. These both look full. Nope, that one's not quite full. It just holds a lot more, I guess. We'll do the old swapperoo, but yeah, I quit playing this save like a few days ago, and I forgot I was going to do the logs first. No worries. How are we doing on passengers here? 78 out of 84, so it's just about full. Another few minutes, the passenger train will be ready to kick off. Meanwhile, we'll let Al pull down here. And I'll probably edit some of this out, otherwise it'll be a super duper long video. So let me get the cars sorted, and then we'll switch out the sawmill here. I will just interject here real quick for those of you wondering what switching moves I made. So these are going over to Ella, right? So I'm going to drop those there. I'm going to push this cut up here, and then the others that are not for the sawmill, I'm going to also put on this cut on the siding. And then I think we're going to have enough. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to have enough that I'm going to have to split the cars because there's only so much room on this lead. So we have that flat car. So we got 4 cars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 10, so that won't fit for sure. So doing a little bit of switcheroo in here. And we'll be taking some cars over to the sawmill. Alright, Al's pushing all these outbound cars onto this lead. And then in the meantime, the passenger train is full, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to hop over there. He is set in waypoint mode. He's all set. And you can use either road or waypoint mode. Either one will work. I'll use waypoint mode. That works the best for me. So just shy of that switch stand. He is off to the races. We're back over here with Al. All right, Al, that looks good. You can leave those right there. That's plenty of clearance. So now we need to grab this cut again. And then I can't remember if it's 7 or 8 cars. And I know it depends on the length of the car. I don't remember what exactly will fit back in there. But we're going to pull the whole cut. And I'll leave some sitting right here so we have room to work. Get it all figured out. I think maybe these 8 cars, you know, minus the 2 gondolas would fit in there. But I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking it was 8, but are some of these the longer? Like that. Is this a longer one? No, it's just a 42-footer. Yeah, I don't think we have any 50-foot boxcars. So we might be able to get 8 in there. We're about to find out. Okay, hose is up. Al, bring it all the way back to the end of the track. And we'll see how we do. Get a little bit of an action shot in here. This does get a little bit repetitive, but at least going from one tier to the other, it kind of mixes it up a little bit. All right, get the UI back on, and then what I want to do is cut these guys off. Select you so I can Follow you. Oh, guess that stopped it right away, didn't it? Lead those guys out. There we go. Yeah. Al is good, so you can come over here. Let these guys coast down a little bit. We'll slap the handbrake back on. Yeah, that'll do. So as long as you got, 40 foot, it looks like 8 will fit in there comfortably. I know the 50-foot cars, pretty sure turned that to 7. If you had all 50-footers, it might be closer to 6. And I don't think all of these are going to fit on this siding because we only got that much. It's a big load here at tier 3. Yeah, that's the flat car is definitely not going to fit. Right? You go all the way to the post here, Al. We get that? Nah, I don't think we're gonna get the flat car in there. It's only a few more feet. Yeah, that's good. Don't run into the post. Whoa. There we go. So we got them all on there except the flat car. But I think, yeah, that will clear the gondola. So we're gonna have to come back to that. So we'll put the handbrake on. Grab you, and then we'll grab these gondolas, but this guy is coming out, so we need to come over here and grab these guys. Done this many a time, so usually the back car there has been there the longest, so it'll fill up first. So I'll pull those two out, tack the outbound onto there, push the other one back in. So we're going to do that, but when we're getting ready to push the other one back in, we'll grab these two cars as well. I don't know. I don't know that 3. Yeah, 3 will fit there. Yeah, we can clear that flat car, and then we'll have to stick it over on the other track. Number 1 has made it over to Ella. Very nice. You get him this next order, and we'll sort the passenger train out. All right, looking good, Al. Bring that right over here and tack it onto our outbounds. Pop this guy up and say copied a couple, so they'll go ahead and load while we're doing stuff. It will be nice once we have more stations open to have more than just 2 passenger stations. All he does is run back and forth. It makes a decent amount of money, though. Bring up our railroad. So yesterday, made 786 on passengers. Not bad. About a third of what we did in freight. And if we come here to the finance tab, doesn't really it doesn't add it all up for you. Oh, I thought it showed more than just those. It only shows like the last 3 days. Last 2 days plus the current day. I guess that's good enough. Reputation stuff is coming back up. That's good. So the only complaint right now is passenger equipment condition, which is a little bit low. We got our operations safety back up to snuff, so we're back up to 110%. Everybody's happy for the most part. I should have left that car inspector open so I can see the passenger count. All right, pull you off, and then we're going to grab these guys. Okay, they just finished unloading, so it's going to be a little before it's loaded up. So we'll just watch Al do his thing. Got distracted by wifey sending me a message on the phone. Wrong car. With the program here. Okay, you guys are off, and then I need you all over here on the wood chip track. And while you're doing that, let's pop back over here. Leave that up so we can see. They always fill up the observation car first, so if this one is near full, then the back one's full. And I don't think that passenger coach was that expensive. It was the it's the lightweight. Yeah, $5,800. I say we buy another one. It would pay for itself in a week or two. I'll do some thinking about it because I do want to get, at some point, probably a more powerful locomotive for the logging branch. And I think last time, didn't I go with in season 1 with the logging Mikado? So I may want to do something different, just to be different. Since we've already done some of that. I could maybe get one of these heavy-duty switchers. Although it's got pretty short legs. I'll do some thinking. We start out with these two. So we got this guy and that guy. So we can see 16,000 pound traffic effort and the 4.5 on the adhesion factor. Go to this guy, it's well over double, almost triple the tractive effort. The only downside is, or no, that's not the one that has small water, is it? I thought one of the switchers had really small water tank. Oh, it was this guy is the one I'm thinking of. So I haven't used the logging tank Mikado. I kind of thought about that one. It just doesn't hold very much water or coal, so I'd be constantly refilling it. I don't know. We'll see. I want to do something different than just the K35, the Beast. That worked out well. Let's get back to trains. Need to decide what I'm going to buy, but we're using the starter locos for now. It is working out. Okay, now we got to come all the way back over here. Grab this cut, and then grab that car. I might grab like those 3 and stick them on this track, so it's balanced out a little better, even though they are technically in the area. That way it kind of looks like they're lined up with the loading dock. Then we can head out here with the setouts. Still got quite a bit of work to do. Both in logs and the rest of the line switching. We look at locations, Wittier. Oh, they're actually out of logs. That's bad. So I need to do, I need to do some serious switcherooing and get those logs in there before I head out down the line to do the rest of this. I flubbed up. I really meant to do first thing, throw those logs in there and take the empties up Conley branch and bring more down. And I completely forgot. So the sawmill's sitting there twiddling its thumbs, which is not great. Poor planning on my part. Alright, you are already set, so we can just kick you off. Place you up. Back over here, Al. You're getting your workout here today at the sawmill. So that's the plan. I'm going to grab those cars, shuffle them around, get our cutouts, our outbound set over in the yard, and then we'll get some logs in there so the sawmill can get to work. So I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, we're getting ready to shove out of the hole here, so that might be interesting to bring you back in. Get that brick knocked off. I did realize as I was pulling away that I was supposed to grab that whole cut, so I did get that sorted out. In case you were rushing to the comment section. So all those are delivered. We're all good on deliveries. These need to go back to the interchange. So Al, first I'll just tell you to go here. We'll get sorted out. I just wanted to see him climb up out of here. But that would make some good train running footage. You gotta love the old steam engine talking. Looks like the passenger trains are ready to head back. So while Al's doing that, let's zoom over here. And select number 1. Have him come over here. Back to number 2. One thing I really like about Run 8, there's a lot I like about Run 8, but one feature I really like is you can set up to, I think it's 4 or 5, like hotspots. You can just jump around. Like say I want to stand here by this switch, I could set that as save number 1. I could have another save down here by this end of the cut of the cars as point number 2. Then I can just bounce between any of those save points at will. That really helps with the switching. Maybe someday we can get something like that here in Railroader. Alright, he's coming on back. I'm going to have him just come on down here. That'll work. We can use the runaround track to escape. So we're going to do that, and then I'll bring it back in when we're getting the logs sorted out, because the sawmill's been running for almost an hour with no logs. The foreman's not very happy. All right, we're pulling everything out of the logging spur here, and then we're going to stick the logs back in there. You see that middle car's got a couple logs missing. They had partially unloaded it before I moved it back over here. In case you were wondering. I brought this red cut and the orange cut down together, and then I split them apart. For whatever reason, they grabbed it right off that car. Actually, I think it was just at the edge, so this car was at the beginning of the catchment area, so that's probably why it pulled it off that car. So I'm going to let him pull that down through there. He's actually going out on the main. Why are you doing that, Al? You're not supposed to be out on the main. Naughty boy. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Whoops. Yeah, strange. I wonder, did it not throw the switch down here? No, it threw it back. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows the ways of the automatic engineer? So we'll pretend like we have clearance on the main line. So we're at 486 tons. Not bad. All right, we're gonna get some logs in here. They can finally get to work. And I think I'm gonna split this into multiple parts because it's gonna get pretty long. That will conclude part 1. In part 2, we'll be running over to Wittier proper and then out to Ella, as well as running up the Connolly branch to get some more logs swapped out. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care.